Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have another volume manga review for you guys. Hey guys, this is going to be one that I haven't showcased in a manga haul yet because I haven't had a chance to showcase it, but I'm excited for this one. It is one that aired as an anime. I believe summer season was when it aired. Arifureta, long name, From Commonplace to World's Strongest. Arifureta Shokuyo de Sekai Sakuyu. I don't know how to pronounce the Japanese version one, but anyways, this is a very kind of not known anime. It was almost thrown. It wasn't ignored because I had a big community of people talking about it that I saw on Twitter, but there's also a huge other community watching other stuff that wasn't Arifureta. So Arifureta was really kind of put in the shadows, although some people did notice it. And I actually haven't reviewed the anime, and I probably won't because it's been a while since I finished it. But great series. I actually did really enjoyed the series. There was stuff that I was like, heck, what the heck is going on? But anyways, before I continue, a few things. If you have not done so, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am premiering this video, so you guys can always donate super chat to be part of the giveaway. You have to be a donor to be part of this next giveaway, so make sure you take advantage and donate right now through super chat. Also, guys, if you want to further support my channel, liking, commenting, and sharing this video always helps, so make sure you guys do that. Lastly, guys, make sure you guys know that there is a first episode anime and first volume alert that I will talk about it in some way. So make sure you guys know that there is some spoilers coming your way. Anyways, we follow Hajime, and Hajime is going to be this guy. We don't meet the girl until the end of this volume, but Hajime, he doesn't actually look like that in the beginning of the series. I'm going to show you the second page right there. This is how he looks. He has black hair. He's very wimpy looking, and that's because when he was transported to this new world, he actually is not like your typical transported protagonist to your isekai world where he's overpowered. He actually is, he shows up and he has no powers. In fact, his position or his rank is to be a, let me get this right, his class is Synergist, and for those who don't know what that is, he's able to use this power called Transmutation, which allows him to transform stuff into like weapons. So he's basically a weapon maker, and he's made fun of because of that. Now, another special thing about this series is that he's not the only one transported to the new world. His entire class and teacher as well are transported to this new world. Now, the people there quickly tell them that they transported them on purpose because they needed heroes to fight against the elves and other countries, surrounding countries that they've been battling for years, and now they're using monsters to attack them, and they need help, essentially. So they brought these heroes who, because they're from a different world and more advanced world, they should have overpowered skills, and for the most part, most of them do. The top 3 students of the class have pretty good skills for them starting off, and they still don't seem to have like the best skills because it almost seems like they act like they have to train them into being heroes, not that they show up being heroes. So, but Hajime is one of the only ones that ends up with this type of useless power, I guess you can say. It's not really useless, but useless power. One of the time that they go training, they end up battling this humongous monster who's not supposed to be in that floor, and he ends up being a difficult thing for them to destroy. So what ends up happening is Hajime uses his power to freeze the monster in place, and the other people attack the monster with their powers. One of the other students shoots him on purpose, and Hajime ends up falling different floors all the way down, and we don't really know where he ends up in. We just know that he ends up in this floor, and things happen. Things take a wild turn, and he loses an arm through a monster, but then he's able to survive through this healing potion that he finds, and he keeps drinking it. And then he finds out that if he kills and eats and drinks this potion, he's able to obtain the powers of monsters that he eats. Now, the reason he has to drink the potion is because when he does eat the monsters, his body starts to rip apart into pieces. So he needs the potion so that he won't rip into pieces. So he starts eating all these monsters. He finally eats the monster that ate his arm, and then he comes down floors, and eventually the volume is ended with him arriving at a floor where he sees this girl all tied up. Now, we know, I at least know who she is because I've seen the series. I think this first volume is the entire first episode. And I want to talk a little bit about the difference between the anime and the manga, because now that I've seen the anime and now that I'm reading the manga, I can see some differences. For the first part is the whole introduction. The whole introduction was ignored in the first episode of the volume. Of the anime. It's later explained in some detail, but we don't really realize how much these students bully Hajime. These people don't like Hajime because he's quiet. He is one of those people that doesn't really talk in the class. His parents are, I think his mom is a manga artist, and his dad does other stuff that, he's one of those weird kids that's quiet. But at the same time, there's this one girl, one of the prettiest girls in the class, who always wants to talk to him, and the guys get even more angry at him because why is this girl trying to talk to him? And the girls see it as, well, he's taking advantage of the girl, and et cetera, et cetera. So everyone hates him for weird reasons and really unreasonable reasons. Like, I can't see myself ever hating someone because a pretty girl likes him. Like, good for him. Good for him that he is quiet and not that good looking, and a pretty girl wants to talk to him. I mean, do I think she's pretty? Yeah, but there's other fishes in the sea. I mean, let the pretty girl talk to the guy. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But we find that out through the intro. We also find out how much hatred he gets because he doesn't have a great class. And we see how people really just bully him in a tough way. It helps you understand later on in the series why he becomes the person he becomes. Because I think people, at least I was, a little bit concerned of why did he get so hard-hearted. And you see that in the end of this volume. He's getting like very intense and very like he doesn't care about anything. And it makes me think, at least when I saw the series, why did he come to this point? And the introduction explains it. We get a great introduction in the manga, and we didn't get it in the anime. So we see a little bit through the opening, and we see a little bit through, I think, the third episode, but everything else was just ignored. So I knew this beforehand, which is why I started reading it. I believe it was Leatherwolf who is buying this and recommended me to buy it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I think it was Leatherwolf, if not the Anime Boy, who recommended me to buy this one. So I did buy it. I have the second volume already, so I'll be reading that one as well. And I think Arceus, in one of his videos, mentioned, I think back when he was in, when he spoke, or he still is posting in his channel, but in his channel he spoke about this series, and I think he mentioned that Arifureta was it was not following the manga like it should have, and people were a little upset. Especially that the entire first episode was in one volume, which means that if I buy 12 volumes, am I going to read the 12 episodes that I saw? Typically, one volume makes about 3 or 4 episodes in the anime, so I'm very highly surprised that I only watched basically one volume. I watch one episode, so I'm a little bit concerned, but at the same time, I'm excited to see what the story goes and how it's different from the anime. So, oh well. Out of 10, the manga itself, standalone, the manga, I think, gets a solid 7.5. A few things that I liked about it is the whole, they don't take the regular route of isekai, of him being overpowered from the beginning, as well as him being the only one being transported and stuff like that. So I like all that. So I think it deserves for now a 7.5. I might raise it later. I probably will because I do like the series. But for now, 7.5. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe or make sure you give some super chat to be part of the giveaway. Thank you guys for your love and support. Make sure you like, comment, and share this video if you're watching it as a pre-recorded video. Thank you guys for your love and support. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.